This break is brought to you by Audible. For a free 30-day trial and a free audiobook, head over to audible.com/GameBreaker. Hello everyone, my name's Olivia Grace and I'm here today to talk to you about a new mount. Now, I say it's a new mount. It's not technically that new to us here on the GameBreaker media sites. We've been talking about this mount for a little while. If you watched Legendary episode 99, you would have heard us discussing a mount called the Swift Windsteed. It's kind of, well, we called it a floaty goat. And let me just show you an image of the Swift Windsteed to remind you what it looks like. So this is the Swift Windsteed. This is the publicity image which Blizzard released of it on their Facebook page. And as you can see here, it's kind of goat-like. It's got a bit of a moustache thing going on there. It's got some slightly bizarre pointy armor and some horns on its legs, and it's got kind of dragon legs on the back rather than goat legs, and it's kind of floating on a cloud. This is it in its flying form, obviously. It also has a ground form. But yeah, so when we discussed it the last time, what we were talking about was that where we thought it was going to be coming from. So we came to the conclusion, thanks to some information, that it would be a rep grind mount. So what drew us to come to that conclusion? It was the colours. So we had the original colour, which is this one, which is the white Windsteed. We also had the red Windsteed and the black Windsteed. Now, to the best of our knowledge, looking back at the white Windsteed again, there's 3 colours there. No other mount on the pet store has different colourways. So we were thinking about it and there really aren't any. There's really no choice there. You don't go onto the pet store and say, oh, what colour would you like your mount in, sir? It's always the same colours. This doesn't apply to the trading card game mounts, but it does apply to the pet store mounts, excuse me. So this led us to believe it was coming from a rep grind. Blizzard have come out today and kind of surprised us all by announcing that it's actually going to be on the pet store. So it's on the pet store, which means that it's a real money purchase. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to be paying, if you want it, $25. That's right, $25 for the floaty goat. $25 to be that blood elf on that floating goat. Now, of course, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And, I mean, the fact that I'm not a huge fan of this mount doesn't mean that nobody's a fan of this mount. There are surely some people out there who'll find this a really awesome mount. And I've actually seen people in-game riding around on it already. So there's clearly someone out there who thinks this mount is worth $25. So, I mean, it's not as bad as the Swoto Christmas mount. If you remember that, it was kind of like a lawnmower, like a ride-on lawnmower with Christmas lights on it. It's not quite that bad. But yeah, it's not a thing of great beauty. It's not a thing of great beauty, this mount. So I'm just curious. I'm curious, what do you think, GameBreaker? What do you think, people? Is this mount worth $25? Will you be paying $25 for this mount? On the European side, it's the same price as the usual mount, so it's a little bit more expensive than we pay in the American stores even. Let me know what you think in the comments in the article below. Swift Windsteed? Swift Windsteed worth $25? $25 for the Swift Windsteed? Let me know what you think. And as always, guys, keep it locked and dialed to GameBreaker for all your gaming needs.